What's up, everybody? Just getting off a few days of sickness. You can probably tell in my voice, but was thinking about something as I was just laying in bed, suffering. Romans chapter 5 talks about how suffering develops perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. Hope doesn't disappoint us because the Holy Spirit's been poured out into our hearts, essentially. And I thought about this idea that I've been kind of thinking about and talking to people about over the course of the last few months is we can build our lives, we can build our characters, we can build ourselves by default or by design. Suffering is part of the system. Suffering is part of the mix. Like, you're never going to live this life without any suffering. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much pleasure you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Suffering is inevitable. But you and I can choose to be intentional in our suffering. Yes, some suffering is not intentional, but we can put ourselves in positions of suffering and then choose to persevere through that suffering, which automatically still has the same benefit of, building character. The Bible doesn't say that when you go through suffering that is given to you, that God has designed for you. If God has designed it, why can't you design it too? Don't you go to the gym? For those of you that do, you're putting yourself into a position of suffering by design so that you get a certain aspect, a certain physique, a certain fitness level out of it. That's what I'm talking about. But I think some of us we can do that for the body, and that makes sense to us. But we don't do that for the character. Right? How about putting yourself into a class? How about putting yourself into a situation where you're getting mentoring, you're getting coached, you're getting discipled. You're saying, bro, sis, I want to go through, I want to grow my character in this. Help me do that. Put yourself into a caloric deficit financially. Put yourself through suffering. Say no to some of these things that you spend money on. Put yourself through suffering and persevere through that so you can build financial character, so that you can build relational character, so that you can build familial character, right? Choosing to put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable so that you can grow through those. And with that mindset, because the difference between suffering and perseverance is nothing. It's just a mindset. With that mindset shift, you'll begin to build your life by design instead of by default.